Hello, JoAnne Mbonigaba here from freedommompreneur-by-design.com. So have you heard about the Digital Experts Academy? And perhaps you're looking to understand why people choose the Digital Experts Academy. If that's the case, in this video, I'm going to share with you my story that led me to be searching for digital training and then why I decided to go with Digital Experts Academy. Before I get started, just really quickly, what you can expect if you're new to my videos or my channel is videos to help you get started quickly and effectively here on YouTube. I do a lot of mom's life videos. I share videos on optimal health, on video marketing, mindset hacks, tricks, book reviews, and the like. So if any of that content is of interest to you, I welcome you to subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell button below so you're notified whenever I go live or whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, perhaps you're thinking about Digital Experts Academy and you're hearing mixed reviews, and I'm going to be honest with you and say it may or may not be for you. How I first got started was I come from a network marketing background, and I would consider myself like an extroverted introvert in the sense that I do very well on my own and I also enjoy meeting people. However, I'm not into hard sales. I'm not into cold calls, even though I did try it to grow a network marketing business. But basically what happened is late last year, I was looking at my results and I noticed that over 80% of my results and actual sales came from an online inquiry, be it that I did a post on Facebook or did a video and someone reached out to me. And I said to myself, rather than spending all these countless hours at networking meetings and cold calls and whatnot and getting very little rewards, let me focus on what's working. And I'm not as familiar in that area. I've never built anything online. So let me go and look to see what's available. And YouTube is one of my primary channels. I love YouTube. So I basically came onto YouTube and Googled digital training and watched a few videos. I looked at several different companies. So there was, I think there was Digital Altitude, there was Digital Experts Academy, the one that I ended up choosing. There was Wealthy Affiliate as well. And the thing that made me say yes to at least exploring Digital Experts Academy is that I came across some videos of Stuart Ross, who was one of the co-founders, and I liked his style. You know, it wasn't aggressive, it was very comfortable, and I also liked his messaging, both in how he did things and what he said. And so I took the first step and did the 7-day video training, which shows how to be a success online and whatnot. And I've included a link in the show notes here and also on the video that if you're interested, you can check out these videos. And through that video training, I got to experience them. You know, when you do videos, one of the benefits of video marketing is that the person gets to experience you visually, auditorily, whatever the word is. And so that's what I've experienced. And then I took the next step and paid the $29 to actually get to see behind the scenes and get a month of exposure to their actual systems. And when I went in, I'm someone who dives right in. So I basically went in, and I think within a week, I clicked every button. I watched any video that was free. And I was writing mad notes because I was so surprised and overwhelmed with the amount of information that was available just for the $29 and the free access. And I was also, it was so easy to get started. And a lot of the principles that were shared with me, I hadn't really zeroed in on the bullseye, but then when I heard it being explained, I was like, that makes sense. And I was really looking for a way to unleverage and pull myself out and really have a system. And that's what Digital Experts Academy afforded me. And so I basically signed up with SFM at first and did quite a few trainings there. And then I got on the phone with a couple of the mentors there, and they explained the benefits with Digital Experts Academy and the different things I get at different levels. And I'll go through that in more detail in another video, in other videos on my channel, so feel free to subscribe. But overall for me, when I looked at what I was getting at each level, the key thing for me is that I knew I wanted to have a hands-on mentor. I know that often when people who are new get started and they fail, and I knew my hangups is that they didn't have someone really close to hand that actually had been through what they wanted to do and had achieved and could tell them how and what they need to know to keep on moving and be like them. So when I looked at all the different levels, I said I needed a mentor. And then I decided to go DEA Black because it was a one-time payment. Yes, it was significant. I think it was 30-something thousand in the end, but it was one time, and it's a lifetime membership, and I got access to all of the mentors. And since I signed up, I've had weekly calls with my mentor, Mark Ford. I've done a few calls with George, oh my gosh, George. Forgive me, Greg and Fiona. And again, the key thing for me is that I resonated with the people, right? I resonated with the people. They're just ordinary people. They're very approachable, no hard sales, just answering questions. And there was one time I got on a call with Greg, I was like hitting a wall, and he just said like this, and I was like, why didn't I think of that before? And that's the value of a mentor. The other key thing that made me choose the Digital Experts Academy and Six Figure Mentors is that I recognized within myself that I'm a very visual learner. And there are other programs that I looked at where a lot of the content was in text, and I just would have fallen asleep. Almost all the content in their back office is video, and every day there's some kind of live training going on within different expertise, be it you want to do e-commerce, be it that you want to do video marketing, blogging. And there was a really great video training when I first, just for $29 that I signed up for, on how to really define your marketing plan, and led by Danielle, just amazing. And so those were the key things. First of all, I resonated with the individuals who were leading the training or who were leading the company. I resonated with them in terms of their style and in terms of their messaging. Because whenever I'm looking for a company that I want to do business with, I want to be able to say to myself, or if I want them to teach me something, I want to listen to myself. I want to be like that individual in terms of how they present themselves, in terms of how they teach others, right? And I also want to be mentored by someone who's actually had success and who is still having success. Because the other thing is that there's other programs out there where that person may have had success like several years ago, and they packaged this one product and have just been selling it, and they aren't up to date with the current market. The internet shifts and moves and changes so quickly. You really want to choose a mentor and a training that is keeping pace with those changes. And then after I signed up, you know, there's always those questions, did I do the right thing? You always have those doubts as you try and venture into something new. And as I said, I've been blown away not only by the one-on-one mentoring that I've gotten from Mark Forward, Greg and Fiona, from Danielle. I love the daily wake-up calls with JJ and Justin. Those wake-up calls really focus on the mindset. And I think, again, when you're doing something new, and particularly digitally as well, it's a shift from employee to entrepreneur. It's a shift from being very hands-on to systemized. And it's also a shift outside of the norm. And so you need to have someone keeping your mind in check, that you're feeding yourself positive thoughts, and you're focused on taking action towards your goals. The other really quick thing that sort of really reaffirmed my decision, just in the last month, there's so many new things that have been added at zero cost to my program. I've been with other training on real estate, because I'm a real estate investor, or on stocks, and there's, you know, upsell after upsell after upsell. And what I liked about, particularly about the DA Black level, we get first-hand exposure to any new changes. And so recently, DEA, Digital Experts Academy, partnered with Digital Marketers, which is a certification on digital marketing. And now I'm able to be certified in many areas of digital marketing. And actually just yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I completed my certification on content marketing, which I think is huge. And I think there's another 8 or 9 that I can do. But I'm really focused on content marketing and search marketing because I'm focused on video marketing. So yeah, just really quickly, that's why I chose Digital Experts Academy. I liked the mentors. Every mentor or teacher that I came in contact with, very hands-on, very laid back, very themselves, no hard selling. And then being part of that community, you know, the caliber of people in that community who are now a part of my network and I'm now a part of theirs is of immense value. And then recently, being a female in particular, we actually have a female leaders collaborating community within the Digital Experts Academy, really focusing on empowering females looking to build that digital life and to pull themselves out of the business and create a system in their business and in their life that allows them to live the lifestyle they desire. So that's why I chose to join. If it's something that you are considering, try out our video training series, get a feel for our community. If you like the video training series, I encourage you to do the next step and spend $29 just to see the systems behind, because I was just blown away when I went into the back office. And yeah, the best thing to do is to actually experience. So get on a webinar or get into the back office or do the video training, and then you experience firsthand and you decide for yourself. It may or may not be for you, but I'm very grateful that I chose it, and I'm really looking forward to the Platinum Branding Workshop that is included for me. And it's going to be in Toronto in June. And I see great things. And I think I'll do a follow-up video on my progress, let's say a year from now, to let you guys know. All right, JoAnne Mbonigaba here. Thanks for tuning in. If you found value, I'd love a like. And again, feel free to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing detailed videos on Digital Experts Academy. And as well, for those who do join my community by choosing to register for the video training with me, I'm going to have an exclusive guide as I walk through that process. I'm going to create an exclusive guide on how you can maximize your DEA membership. JoAnne Mbonigaba here. Remember, as always, it's quality versus quantity, and I'll see you in my next video.